One of the stories that we did is about cartel presence here in the United States. It's not happening just in the big cities, it's happening in small town America as well. I don't think I'd realized just how organized it is and how a lot of it is actually run by American citizens. The thing that scared me the most while reporting that story is we're not just talking about drugs on our streets, we're talking about the corruption of our government.
So how does the cartel recruit these Americans? Like, how do they get a hold of them?
We're not talking about corrupting somebody with a few $1,000s. We're talking about millions of dollars. The cartel keeps a very close eye on communications. Sometimes the phones are tapped, and the people that are part of that distribution don't even know their phones are being tapped by the cartel. It's really mind-blowing. Chemicals come from China. The precursor chemicals arrive in big container ships. We were there to film it, and then we filmed the lab where they make the drugs, and then we went to the border and filmed them packing the drugs, changing the smell so they weren't detected by dogs and by X-ray machines. It was really incredible. And then we saw them as they're hiding the drugs inside a car. And then we were allowed to film as a pregnant woman, American, crossed into the US carrying 5 kilos. At the time, I believe it was heroin laced with fentanyl. And she was stopped, and we were stopped right next to her, and they searched her car. And
Can you talk about the piece that you did on migrant smuggling?
that was one of the most chilling moments we've ever filmed, actually, because we get there and there's a dozen migrants who are on their last step of the journey, about to make it to the United States. And the cartel was waiting for the money, and they'd receive the money from everyone except for this one guy.